Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here at tablemon. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to be taking a look at BLISSEY once again, just going to be playing with it for a few games. It's always been a fun card to play with the natural cure ability, which is basically irrelevant, letting you heal all special conditions when you attach energy, but more importantly, Blissful Blast, which does 10 damage plus 30 more damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon, and if you did any damage with this attack, you may attach up to 3 energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. So we want to discard energies and reattach them. We're going to be playing a lot of special energies, double turbos, which provide plus 40 to BLISSEY V. We also have Lucky Energy, which allows us to draw extra cards when we get hit, allowing us to access extra resources. We're playing 4 Capture Energy as well to make sure that we can search for any basic Pokemon we might need. And finally, we have 4 Powerful Energy so that we can bolster up our damage output. This is plus 50 each time we attach the energy. So very nice roundup there. We're going to be combining BLISSEY with Radiant Greninja's ability Concealed cards so we can get some energy in the discard early on, along with Xenia's Resolve, along with Research, and along with Quick Ball. We also have Miltank's Miracle Body ability, preventing all damage done to his Pokemon by attacks. For opponent's Pokemon V, a nice complementary attacker to BLISSEY V, as we are already running for double turbo. And then we have Tornadus with the Sudden Cyclone ability, which allows you to have your opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon. You play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, so you can it acts like a sort of soft escape rope, if you will. It can also eliminate weird effects like Flying Pikachu VMAXs, basic Pokemon protection, and then you can boss it up and then attack it. But pulling that off is like, even if you do that and you hit the Flying Pikachu, then they attack again, and then you're in the same spot unless you go Scoop Up Net on the Tornadoes and do it back-to-back turns, which is not very likely. But we do have Dunsparce with a Mysterious Nest ability, removing weakness from BLISSEY. So you have a bad Flying Pikachu matchup, but everything else is pretty manageable. I guess other than Duraludon, that's also pretty rough. But yeah, we have 3 bosses as well to chase down stuff. We have Avery to mess with our opponent's bench. We have Marnie to disrupt their hand, along with Path to a Peak to disrupt them fully. And then we have Sharon Scare, along with Hyper Potion and Team Meal Towel to heal our BLISSEYs, which get up to 300 HP with Cape of Toughness. We also have Crushing Hammer to further disrupt our opponents. And so let's jump to ladder after a quick message from our sponsors. If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it, and it's free. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Alright, so we're going second, which is not a bad thing for this deck. We actually get to attack and start applying pressure. We also have access to Path to a Peak to potentially shut off my opponent's Starbirth on turn 2, which is nice. Would love to see them fill up their bench with a bunch of Sobbles on turn 1 so I could Avery. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. If I use Radiant Greninja to discard the energy and I don't find another energy, that's not ideal. So I'm going to lead with the Avery, see what I get off of that. Yeah, no more energy. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and do this. For now, there's no humanly possible way that my opponent can knock me out this next turn. I'll get an extra card off of the Lucky Energy aside from my top deck. Could have thinned a little bit with Quick Ball. I forgot to play the Path to a Peak though, that's really bad. I'm just now realizing it. I was so focused on the energy or not, I forgot to do the Path to a Peak in play. That's really bad. That is actually really bad. And for that, I apologize. That is actually really silly on my part. Okay, so I'm gonna get 2 cards here. Might have to Share and Scare. Unless I get a double turbo, then I might just Hyper Potion and attack again. Seems like my opponent had a way to reactivate its ability anyway, so it's not that big a deal that we didn't play the path to a peak, but definitely a missed opportunity overall. Like, they haven't even V-starred and they already have everything they could have possibly wanted, so alright. Moving on. Yeah, I didn't do it, it was a mistake. Could have been costly, it wasn't, based on my opponent's hand, and it is what it is. Alright. So they didn't play either of the cards that they grabbed through Trinity Nova, which is peculiar to say the least. Alright, they fully power up the Arceus. Oof. Really useless cards at the moment. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to do this. Bring up the Miltank, and then now I have to draw cards with the Radiant Greninja. Alright, well, that's something. I can actually threaten a little bit with the Miltank. I'm gonna attach the Lucky Energy, why not? And I will go ahead and go with the Cape of Toughness. Let's play this, one turn too late though. It is what it is. Alright, so we're slowing the game down quite a bit. I don't expect my opponent to have Canceling Potion at all. We're seeing a big charm, we're seeing the Tailwind being powered up, which makes sense. Removing that energy would actually be pretty huge. There we go. Alright, that's pretty sweet. And honestly, I think I just now start attacking, right? I will thin. I will thin right here. Let's get another BLISSEY. I have a lot of really good cards, especially the energies, but I can't seem to find them. Do I bench the other Miltank? I mean, I'm not getting KO'd anytime soon, I don't think. So we do a little bit of damage. Not bad at all. If I had a boss to pressure that Drizzle, that would have been fantastic. But we did delay the attack by at least a turn. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Usually, wow. Usually it's like 12 energies. They will be able to share and scare away though. Interesting that they didn't evolve. Okay, now there's the evolution. So we're gonna see the share and scare for sure here. Oh my gosh, they play Tool Scrapper. Because of course they play Tool Scrapper. Alright. Well, not much you can do about that. I'll get an extra card. Could get Marnie out of this hand. So they know it's not good, and I have a BLISSEY in play. So not playing the Stadium was actually a really bad idea, because now I can't draw cards with Greninja. So that was not my best choice of action. Alright, puts back the Share and Scare and the boss. A little preemptively, I would say. But it is what it is. Alright. So I drew a Dunsparce. And now I drew a Hyper Potion, so... Gosh, this is really bad. Like, I'm applying 0 offense, I'm not doing anything. It's just awful. I'm literally just watching my opponent play. Oh well. 2 prizes down. Yeah, sure, like that is a research, but now I lose 3 Hyper Potions. So with that amount of healing gone, I am like in a lot of trouble, to say the least. Okay, can I get rid of this double turbo? I'm also dead drawing again, which is just sad. Alright, well, let's go ahead and Blissful Blast then. Alright. Really sad draw. Really not the ideal showcase of what BLISSEY can do, but what are you gonna do, you know? If I'd lost 2 hyper potions, I'd say, okay, maybe there's still a chance. But I'm down 3 hyper potions and the share and scare as well. And I have 0 follow-up once again. Alright. Jeez. Okay. I mean, I drew 2 cards. I can heal 170 damage, which is nice overall, I guess. Does that put me out of range? It does, right? Yeah. Yeah, it does thanks to this. Alright. So Blissful Blast, 170 damage. Starting to do something. Getting some sort of semblance of an attack and resources and whatnot, but still not great though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 waters. Goes after the other BLISSEY. That's really unfortunate. Okay. Avery. What? Are you serious right now? Are you actually serious right now? I had 3 energies in hand and I Averied into 3. Yeah, like my draws this game have just been extremely awkward to say the least. So is there any point in powering up the Arceus? I mean not the Arceus, the BLISSEY, because this BLISSEY knocks out the Arceus anyways. So I don't think there's any point. Well, there is a point if I want to threaten KO next turn, right? So maybe I do this, do Blissful Blast, because they might think, oh, you can't KO me, but actually I can. I don't know. I mean, I'll just power up the Miltank next turn, I guess. Alright, let's see, another Arceus. The 2 prizes lost for no reason, the huge delay, the lack of healing, it's just everything went against me. Alright. Do they have energy to power up? They do. Wow, 2 of them too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that should be all the water energies though. The issue is... well, they have 1 boss left though. Okay, that was a very nice top deck. So if I do this, and I go boss on the Inteleon, how much damage am I doing right now? 10 plus 20, so I'm doing 90 minus 20, that's 70. I feel like this is potentially the game-winning move. Especially if my opponent doesn't have Ordinary Rod, which they might not. They have 1 boss left. That boss does not KO my BLISSEY. Then I just hard retreat and continue to attack with Miltank. Oh, but they have Share and Scare though. Alright, well that's a lot of energy gone. And okay, actually, alright, that's a really big deal. Oh, they do have Ordinary Rod. Oh my god. This person has everything. What on earth is happening, man? This person literally has everything. Jeez. And I'm out of all my healing, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3, 18. I mean, can I ever power up? Ugh, there it is. There it is. All right, well, assuming that's the last boss's orders. Wow, they even choose to attach the energy as well. I don't even understand what's going on anymore, but all right. My win condition is 100% this friend. Right, I don't want to draw extra cards anymore. I will attach this to do a little bit more damage. I'll go route. Okay, so assuming my opponent plays 7 basic energies, they're down their ordinary rod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 1 water left. One, 2, 3. 1 double turbo. I think they have 1 energy left. They might have 2. They might actually have 2. Can they really stall me for 14 turns? I still have Marnie, so I'm not gonna deck myself out. Do they have a 3rd boss's orders? Oh, you know what? Oh, I made a mistake. I needed to not attack, actually. Oh, I made a mistake. I needed to not attack because now I open up the share and scare play for the extra energy. So it's gonna come down to crushing hammer flips, potentially. Oh, that was bad. Okay, well now that I've attacked, oh, I shouldn't have attacked again. Oh my god, I keep doing it. Because then they would have only gotten 1 energy back instead of 2. Okay, well, I completely messed this up. I had the right analysis in mind, but then I messed everything up. Yeah, there's a share and scare. I shouldn't have attacked. I absolutely should not have attacked at all. At all. Surely they have a 2nd share and scare. Yeah, I messed up badly. I messed up badly by attacking. And I attacked twice too, which is the worst of it. Yeah, this is on me. 100% on me. There's a share and scare. They have enough energies. I would need to hit double head flip. And now my attack is even doing like less damage. Yeah, that was my bad. If I heal here, I can't KO the Intellion. This, yeah, that's my bad. I messed this up. Alright, so I will say, I definitely got tilted in that last game because of my bad start and the fact that they had all these, like, the Scrapper and the Rod, and like a lot of decks are cutting corners. They don't usually have everything, you know? So I definitely let the tilt get to me, and like I analyzed how am I going to beat them. It even crossed my mind, okay, I will not be attacking them so that they can't share and scare. And then what did I do? I went ahead and attacked, right? I went into automatic pilot, so that's my bad for getting flustered right there. Okay, so I'm threatened by 40 damage next turn, which is not a lot, right? I think I'll use the capture energy next turn, because I shouldn't be threatened right here. Should be fine. They'll just poison me, and that's it. Crushing Hammer. Okay, well, here we go. The fun deck. The absolute fun deck. All right. I mean, this should be fine. I take it back. I absolutely take this back. All right. Well, I'll be dealing 10 fabulous damage. My opponent's upset for some reason, despite the fact that they've gotten 2 head flips already. Alright, I'm gonna establish the BLISSEY. And we will do 10 fabulous damage to the Weezing. An attachment. Crushing hammer. And okay, chooses to boss. Alright, so we are severely poisoned right here. Not the end of the world. So Blissful Blast, take that, you silly Weezing. Alright, I can heal next turn with Hyper Potion. I don't even know what I'm playing against. Could be a stall deck, could be, I don't even know. Alright, so 2 heads flips in a row into 3 tails flips in a row. So I appreciate that, PCGO balance. It's all about balance, isn't it? Okay, I mean I have knockout, so there's no point in attaching the energy again. Just do this, and then yeah, just build up. Have the boss to chase down anything that my opponent ends up benching potentially, and the game should be over soon, hopefully. So we can move on into the next match. Switch card takes away the potion, the poison, sorry. Nice top deck. They failed the Silen into the Marnie top deck. Nice. Right, well, I got the other switch card. And now we're about to find out more, I guess. Unless we see another coughing. No, a Crobat. I still don't know what we're up against. Attachment, Crobat for 6. Choice belt onto the Crobats. Okay. Okay. And Palpad. Boss and Marnie. Okay. So we're gonna go Avery. Alright, we're gonna go switch card. We are just going to retreat. We're going to Team Yell Towel the damage off. And I mean, I kind of want to play the Path to Peak just to stop further Crobats. And then we'll knock out with a clean BLISSEY that's threatening 280 damage next turn with my attachment for turn. So looking pretty good now. There we go. Alright, on to the next match. Alright, we're up against another Arceus deck. We're probably playing against Flying Pikachu VMAX, right? Well, maybe not. We do see a Battle VIP pass raw. What is happening today? Okay, well, all right. Can I get a head slip here? That would be pretty good. Okay, that's really, really nice. I don't want my Dunsparce to go down. So I'm gonna do this. Xenia's Resolve for 4 cards. Okay. I'm gonna capture energy for a BLISSEY. And then I'm gonna go ahead and quick ball the quick ball for a Meltank. And I don't mind that I'm showing it. And then I'll play the Path to a Peak for sure. And then just in case, I'd rather the BLISSEY tank a hit than the Dunsparce be KO'd somehow with a weird attachment of energies by my opponent. So, alright. We're gonna see the Arceus V-Star. And we're gonna see our research. Alright. So another energy gone, Dunsparce gone, which doesn't matter. Path to a Peak gone as well. We might have potentially stopped my opponent. This is a really weird inclusion though in Arceus, but like not much we can do about that, honestly. Another VIP pass and a switch. There's a Pumpkaboo. Alright, well, we didn't stop the ability at all. So the issue is the Dunsparce can't get sniped by Urshifu. And afterwards, I will be taking one shot from that Urshifu, so it's gonna come down to a double mill tank potentially. So in an ideal setting, I would like my opponent to take down this BLISSEY, take down the Dunsparce, take down a mill tank, take down a mill tank, and then one last BLISSEY, right? That's what we're gonna try and play towards. So this is definitely grabbing a double turbo for the Arceus. The question is, what else? The fact that they're down a switch is pretty relevant. I wonder if they play Rapid Strike energies. I imagine they do. I also wonder why they played this Urshifu. Alright. Might have been the Crobat that they grabbed. Okay. Dark. Alright, do they really play Darkness fighting Double Turbo and Rapid Strike energies? Okay, well, if I Avery, they just discard Pumpkaboo and Crobat, right? Which might actually be relevant in terms of the mill tank damage outputs and potential prize snipes. So, Marnie into 4 supporters, because that's how normal life works. Okay, well, we're gonna get a bunch of energies attached. We did 60 damage last time, now we're doing 60, 110, 140, 180, which actually is more than enough to knock out the active. We will be tanking the hit from Urshifu, which is nice. Or the Dunsparce can just get sniped like that. So possibly miss energy. That would be sweet. Didn't immediately attach. They are down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, not 4, 5, 6 energies out of potential 13. So there was a chance they missed. Not a big one, but there was a chance. If they don't get this KO and I get to retreat here, that's awesome. Well, I guess they had the KO no matter what with the Urshifu. Yeah, this is bad. With the Dunsparce now gone, that Urshifu is just gonna rain on my parade. Therefore, I'm gonna boss it up. And get the first hit into it. And be like, hey, do you actually have 2 switching cards? And how do you deal with my mill tanks too? with poison. I still don't understand what value Urshifu brings to Arceus though. I really don't. Alright, well, we have a Athenia, we have a hammer, which is nice. Okay, so I do have the switch. And that is a dead Blissey. Unfortunate. Oh well. Okay, so we're gonna draw cards first. I can definitely give up on these. I do get a double turbo, which is nice. And not much else though. So I get to do a little bit of damage. And then what? I guess the only thing that can attack Miltank is Bibarel and Crobat. So removing energies from Crobat. I guess Pumpkaboo as well, but I can just kill the Pumpkaboo. I can also kill the Bibarel. Alright, there we go. Or I can simply win that way. Alright, so Blissey today felt very clunky, and I think the main reason is the Crushing Hammers. I had been playing a Blissey deck without Crushing Hammers, and therefore those equated to extra supporters, and it made the deck feel a lot smoother. Crushing Hammers might be a necessary evil for this deck in order to disrupt and slow down opponents, but you also get slowed down yourself, so questionable. But I will say, like, this scenario that I just created, that's how I should have beaten the Arceus deck. If I had not attacked, then they wouldn't have been able to recover energies, they wouldn't have been able to share and scare at all, the Inteleon would have never been able to attack me at all, right? Especially that second one, and I would have been able to win that game. So thinking out of the box, but I went into automatic pilot and I executed the strategy wrongly, right? But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.